What up, guys? I'm gonna be doing another real quick review on a movie called Kicks. It was out in movie theaters a couple months ago. Now available for video on demand. You can rent it on YouTube, iTunes, all the places that kind of rent movies online. Um, so I watched it on. I rented it online. It's directed by Justin Tipping, and it's written by him and Joshua Bernie Golden. But it is starting Janking Gillory, and I'm sorry if I messed these names up. Christopher Jordan Wallace, Christopher Mayer, Kofi Sarobi, Marashala Ali, and Molly Shaikin. And sorry for completely butchering those names. Um, and music by Brian Reitzel. And music is a big part of this movie. It's a kind of like a coming of age story of a kid who's growing up in Oakland, in the ghetto of Oakland. Um, Kind of having a similar background myself, I could totally relate to this movie. Um, he's broke. His homies are already taller than him. They have more resources than him. They're getting girls. He's shorter, has no money to get shoes, no money to get clothes, does not get played with girls. And I mean, that's something any guy could relate to, just kind of growing up and wanting more and being older and wanting to just do more. And your appearance has a lot to do with it. So the movie Kicks, for any sneakerhead, they know that like shoes are a big part of like just men and women, but just kind of there's a culture to shoes. They make you feel a certain way when you wear them. And somehow our main character, who has these beat up Vans, gets a hold of these new Air Force, these Bread Ones, Jordans. And he's feeling cool. He's completely feeling himself, and he's feeling like things are going for him. Till, you can't go up without getting taken down. They get stolen. And the movie deals with like gang culture and getting robbed, but where he grew up as, he doesn't have a father, and now he has to grow up by himself. He goes to his uncle asking him for help. Great performance, by the way, from the kid, from the uncle. Oh, great performance all around. All around. Everyone's like asking like there needs to be more, minority, more presence in Hollywood, and there really needs to be. And I feel like this movie is kind of an answer to like Straight Outta Compton. Like people really dug that movie, and it kind of dealt with a lot of the same concepts. It's just that they were kind of growing up in the music world, and and telling that story, and it's a biography. And this is like it could be a biography of a kid living in Oakland, and growing up in that environment, and the performances by all these characters and all these young men were great all around. I feel like they're all going to move on and do great things. One of the performances that stunned me was Christopher Jordan Wallace. That's Notorious B.I.G.'s son. And I know he does music because I've seen him on, I think, Hot 97 doing freestyles. But if music does not work out for him, he will be a good actor. And if he keeps at it, he could even be great. Overall, like the movie it was really entertaining. It was watchable through and through, a growing up story. I've seen a man that's shorter and has like something to prove and wants to grow up, wants to get girls, wants to be more than he is, but he's stuck in a situation that's just, toxic. There's nothing he can do but, keep on living and keep on fighting. And ultimately be a bigger man. And then you see the protagonist who, the guy that steals his shoes, he just wants to be a father and like he wants to provide for his son, but he doesn't know how. This is the way he's known. This is the way. It's a great movie. I think you guys should watch it. You'll really enjoy it. Some of the stuff, like the cutaways between like the inner monologues that the main character has with himself and like seeing himself like kind of as an astronaut, a guy. Like it opens up with him wanting to just be in space, being in the moon, being out by himself. Because sometimes that's how it feels to like grow up and not have anybody, or just wanting to get away from the current situation you're at, and it feels so lonely that you just kind of would rather be alone than to have to deal with whatever's surrounding you. Great movie. I think you guys should watch it. Kicks on demand now. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel.